All right. Welcome back to Syllable Holic for your next dosage of syllables, and I will be your syllabologist for today's patient. I'll be diagnosing your favorite artists with a refill or not refill, which is just a yes for a replay or a no for a replay. And today's patient will be none other than Dax with his song A Real Man. He just released this about 3 days ago. It's been a minute since I've done a breakdown, so I figured what better way to get started than with Dax. If y'all are new to Syllable Holic and you're addicted to syllables like everybody else here, do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button, and I welcome you to the Shag family. If you guys enjoy bar breakdowns, came to the right place. We're about to break this shit down. First time listen, first time reaction. So let's get right into the syllabalistics. So get those erections ready for that bargasm. Dax, let's go. Already sounds like a slow, sad kind of song.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
Ooh.
In control
All right,
of
time
his
out, time
emotions,
out, time
where's
out.
his heart.
Time out. She wants a real man, one that'll open the door and hold her hand. Men, you guys should be doing that anyway. Y'all should be doing that anyway. Chivalry is not dead until you kill it. Let's go. Let's see what else you got, Dax.
It's a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad.
Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. That goes deep too. She wants a real man, one that's in control of his emotions. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but doesn't get mad. That contradicts itself almost. Ladies, do you want a man that wears his heart on his sleeve, shows you all of his emotions? Or do you just want a dude that wears his heart on his sleeve, aka just shows you the best side of him, but when it comes time to him like having bad days, he's gonna get mad sometimes? Are you gonna leave him because of that? I don't know. Contradictory. Let's see. The song already sounds like it's about to go down that path of expectations of women for men. Let's see what else.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Real story.
Damn it. Damn it. She wants a real man, one that'll throw away his dreams to give her attention because he's getting the real bag. A real bag like doing the traditional 9-to-5 salary job, one that he might hate, just to have that stability in the relationship, in the household, rather than chase his dreams and potentially not get a quote-unquote real bag because it's not paying as much as a traditional 9-to-5 would. Ladies, are you gonna keep your man if he's happy chasing his dream but not getting paid as much? Or would you rather have your man not chase his dream, be unhappy, do a traditional 9-to-5 job for the stability just to keep you happy? That's already where I see this going right now. This is all right, Dax.
Real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
It's not for real. It's not fairy
story
tale.
ever told. Can't have a man who's making money always home.
Facts.
Heart like a truck, that's why he's always on the road, providing everything you need to live the life you say you want. Can't have a man who wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she's
Damn. All right, see, you can't have a man that wears his heart on his sleeve that doesn't rip every once in a while at the seams, aka he doesn't have a bad day. He doesn't get mad every now and then. That's ripping at the seams. You want him to show his emotions to you full force. But guess what is also part of emotion? Anger, bitterness, whether it's towards you or his work, doesn't matter. You have to be able to deal with those negative emotions as well as the good emotions if you want a man that fully wears his heart on his sleeve, especially if he's trying to chase his dream and create stability and make you happy all at the same time. Damn, that shit's deep. Hold up.
Take the time to look into his eyes, so while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants.
Also, yeah, right there. You don't look into his eyes to hear him silently scream. Like, he's always portraying like he's happy to make you happy. But at the same time, it's your job as well, as part of the relationship, to make sure that he's happy in return. If you look into his eyes and he's like, you see like a broken soul or like defeat, you need to have that communication with him like, hey, what can I do to help you make yourself feel happy, be better, to make our relationship better? Like, it's a two-way street. It should never always be a one-way street, ever. Relationships will not work that way, I'll tell you what.
Time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
We got a notice from the electric company.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wants.
They're having like little dialogue in the background that you could barely make out. Let me run that back. She says something about a electric bill.
All his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says
She's obviously talking to the electric company, trying to like span out the due date of the bill.
Man, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
That man up on a pedestal.
Hold up. A lot of shit is fucking happening right now. Hold up. Hold up! That Disney movie that she wanted is not what she got. Yo. I've been telling this. Women want a fairy tale relationship. That is not for real. It's not for real. That is why they put it in the movies. That is why they put it in books. That's why people taunt it on social media. You're not going to get a Disney relationship. Although, I will say, the majority of your relationship may be amazing. But the fairy tale thing, like after 8 to 12 hours of work a day, he's also going to spend time with me, make me happy, hold my hand, not have any teared seams on his sleeve with his emotions. Not going to be mad, be a little bit irritated, out of energy, whatever it is. So you want a man that has 100% time to give to you after his 8 to 12 hour shift. You want him to still have chivalry after all that, provide for you, even though he's not chasing his dream no more. And if he doesn't achieve any of that, he's not your Disney relationship. That's some bullshit. And not to go on a rant here, but I do believe a lot of women in today's society, they do stem like their basic perception of how a perfect relationship is based off of social media and movies or books. And I would lump society into the social media aspect, since society kind of coincides with social media, because everyone posting their shit on social media, posting the best times of their life, even though it's literally just a screenshot of the best times of their life. Like, you don't see what's happening behind closed doors, behind the scenes, all the shit that they're going through. They're only posting the good shit. Who wants to go to someone's Facebook or Instagram or whatever and see this person's has a picture selfie of them crying, or a picture of them like burying their dead animal, you know, something like that? No one's gonna post that. They're only gonna post the good shit. And women, I think inherently, subconsciously, I would say, after seeing all these romantic comedies or romantic movies, romantic novels of how a relationship's supposed to be, kind of subconsciously base their real life relationship off of those principles.
Really starting to piss me off, lady.
Which, in the movies and in the books, when it gets hard in the relationship and the two main characters kind of separate ways after the hardship and they end up coming back together, before it gets to that point in real life, everything could be good, also bad. But when it gets time to the bad stuff, one of the people in the relationship ends up cutting off the other. Instead of going through the hard shit to get to the good shit, they just cut it off. So it's not really a romantic Disney or whatever fairy tale happy sunshine and rainbows relationship. No relationship is. especially a healthy one. But the expectation that you should always be happy 24/7 is kind of ridiculous from a man or a woman's perspective. Doesn't matter how you see it. There's always going to be those times where you're not going to be 100% happy. But are you willing to go through that shit to become happy? Rant over. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Moving on.
It was a dream and not reality, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
That
you
man
almost
up on a
home?
pedestal discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect,
We're really
but
backed
he
up today because we're
tries to
short-staffed.
live up to her beautiful
Yo,
lies.
so much shit's happening right now. So he's singing the lyrics. I'm trying to listen to the lyrics and the dialogue of these people in the video. And it's kind of fucking me up a little bit. She realizes her husband's not godlike. He's actually a human. So she breaks that pedestal and is like second guessing shit from the lyrics. Now let me see what they're talking about in the dialogue. Let me see if I can catch what they're talking about.
Pedestal discards him when she found out he was.
Hey, honey,
That
you
man
almost
up on a
home?
pedestal discards him
Are you almost home? She asked.
when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect,
We're really
but
backed
he
up today
tries
because we're
to
short-staffed.
live up to her.
They're really backed up. They're short staffed. So now he has to work extra hours because they're short staffed, which it does suck. If anyone who ever had to make up for the short staffed in their job knows that it sucks working extra hours, especially if it's going to intervene in between your relationship.
Her beautiful lies.
But he has no choice. That's why the basic 9-to-5 job is kind of a curse, because you can't create your own hours. You can't do what you want to do. If you don't stay those hours, you are potentially at risk of getting fired or not working the next few shifts, as it's going to fuck up your whole schedule or your whole work life. You might have to find a new job if you don't follow your boss's orders.
We're
really backed up today because we're short-staffed.
Live up to her beautiful lies.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
The
We can
man
always
he
do
wants
another
to
night.
on the inside him died. Yeah, she says she.
And he obviously hears the distress in her voice, like she was excited to go out for a date, whatever. And then he tells her that he has to work extra hours. And she lies, is like, oh, it's fine, we'll do it another night, whatever. Lies. Obviously it's not fine. He could sense it's not fine. So now he's conflicted while he's at work, like, fuck, now I have to go the rest of the shift knowing that my girl is upset, hurt, or whatever at home. So he's going through the rest of that shift with that mindset. And then he's probably going to get home and have a whole different issue on top of that.
She wants
Right.
her lies. The
We can
man
always
he
do
wants
another
to
night.
on the inside him died. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. Real man.
Yeah, look how
Who opens up
upset
the
she
door,
is.
her holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
He's like breaking his back.
In control of his
Doing
emotions,
what he
wears his
can.
heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Comes home with flowers. What a man. What a
Real
man.
man. Love is patient. Love
See,
is
she's
kind.
passed out.
Can be evil and also blind. God made man. Love is kind. Love is patient.
Love is patient, love is kind.
Can be evil and also blind.
Facts.
God made man, then said in life, he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So
Damn. Love is patient, love is blind. Man will find good things when he has a wife.
real man.
And look how distressed he is, knowing that he hurt her after a hard day at work, knowing that he hurt his girlfriend, his wife. How bad he feels for that too. And she don't know this because this is all internal. He's doing this outside of her knowledge, but also she's not checking in on his mental aptitude, his mental health.
Said in life, you'll find good things when you find.
She overlooked his flowers. One small kind gesture. He knew he like fucked up by having to stay later at work, so he brought her home flowers. She overlooked it and be like, "Oh, honey, thank you so much for those flowers. They're so beautiful. It sucks we couldn't go out, but this shows me that you still love me. Still shows me you care." That got overlooked.
God made man, then said in life, you'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, hours, struggling, not knowing what to do. He dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe.
Damn, hold up. He couldn't handle it no more, so he turned to the bottle to drown in his sorrows, as Dax just said. Obviously, right? Captain Obvious. He didn't know what to do. He felt like he had the whole world on his shoulders. He's doing everything that he could do as a human, as a man, realistically, to make his work, love life balance work for both of them. And it's not. It's only, he thought he's doing good. He's doing stuff that's providing for the relationship, hoping that she'd understand. Obviously, she's not understanding. And his only outlet is now turning to alcohol. He doesn't know what else to do. That's a very common thing, I think.
By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue.
Pray that she would rescue him instead of pointing out all of his mistakes. That's another fucking thing. As a woman, knowing that your man is like this dude, hardworking, doing what he can, but all you could do is point out the mistakes, the flaws, the stuff that he didn't do. That shit needs to be fucking talked about. That shit needs to be talked about. I know a lot of men could relate to that. I definitely could relate to that. Men can only handle so much before like there's this breaking point where they turn to alcohol because they don't know what else to do. Stop pointing out the mistakes. Start pointing out like all the good shit, weighing out that probably more than likely most of the times will outweigh the mistakes, the good shit.
Now all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to. Drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions.
Wait, it's been 10 years or 2 years? You were doing so well. She said 10 or 2 years. You've been doing so well. Obviously, he was sober, and then he relapsed. So that's a whole nother fucking issue now. God dang, bro.
To express the and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions. The world said he can't, he's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has.
Obviously, he feels bad for relapsing too, on top of that.
She wants it to break despite all of the at the love that she needs, but she hammers away at the mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions. The world said he can't, he's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break despite all of the pain. Twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints till she...
Right there. Dax just said it all. She's not seeing his pain. He's doing everything that he can to become this picture perfect husband, perfect picture relationship, but all that she's doing is seeing the flaws, seeing that he relapsed. Instead of being there for him when he relapsed, she's just, why? You were doing so good, now you're a piece of shit. Instead of being like, honey, like, fuck, okay, this is bad, we'll get you some help, but I'm here for you at the end of the day. We'll get over this. We'll talk this out. We'll make sure that you get the help that you need. Talk to me why you relapsed. What happened? What made you feel the urge to do this? Instead of that conversation happening, she's automatically going to accusatory and like, you're a piece of shit type of mentality. And that is what a lot of people, men and women, need to do in real life, is to have that conversation of like, I know you fucked up. We're going to get over this. We'll get you the help you need. That is what the world needs most of, I think, nowadays. Rather than she's looking for some little thing like that. Maybe it's not little. It is a negative thing in the relationship, but looking for that thing and picking it apart, trying to destroy the relationship instead of using that to rebuild, make the relationship stronger, move past it, and continue on to a better future. But now she's picking it apart because she saw him as not the man that she thought he was, or not the picture that she painted of this guy, had him on a pedestal. It's crazy. This is nuts. And a lot of people can relate to this, myself included.
Has like she wants it to break despite
expectations.
All of the pain. Twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants to change, trying
Let's hear
to
that
become
dialogue.
the whole picture she paints till she woke up one day, said she's walking.
She's gonna leave, she said. She could see the distress in his face, the hurt that he's in. Rather than caring about that, she's just caring about herself and like, I had this expectation of you not to drink, and now you're drinking. I'm out. That's
No
fucked
way,
up. That's
looked him
bad.
dead in the face till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Damn.
One who opens up the door, holds her hand and
And
still
now he's
smiles
gonna
when
go
he feels
deeper into the
bad.
alcoholism.
In control of
Look at
his
you.
emotions, wears his heart
Damn. Reminiscing about the good times.
on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time,
lost a
puts
kid, it
dreams
was
to
like.
the side and gets a real
He's there for
bad.
her in her pain. He's there for her in her pain. She was pregnant. She was crying. I'm assuming that she lost the child. She's in pain now because of that. He's there for her, comforting her through her pain. But where's the reciprocation?
Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
There he is, all by himself, still drinking his bottle, with now no girl, no wife. Holy shit, bro. I didn't expect this reaction to go on that long, but that shit was deeper than I expected it to be honest. And that hit for me personally on a lot of different levels, because I know I've gone through something similar that he's gone through. You know, we left our me and my last current ex left our hometown, moved out to Texas to start our own family, buy our own house. I too was struggling with some shit mentally, dove into alcohol just like this guy, started making some bad decisions because of the alcohol. And instead of having that conversation of like, let's get you help, she pretty much did the same thing that his wife did and just bailed rather than going through that hard time. Anyway, that hit harder than I expected. I would say yes on the refill. I would definitely listen to that song again, but not only just listen to the song, it has a good message behind it by how the men in life, they can't always be your fucking knight in shining armor. You know, they're always going to have some kind of downfall, but are you going to be there for them during the downfall while they're there for you during your downfall? It has to be reciprocatory. Reciprocatory, is that a word? If not, I just made it up. I patent that. But it has to be reciprocal. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys on this video. Stay tuned for the next video. If you enjoyed this, got some value out of it, like and subscribe to this channel. It helps out a lot. Let's get the algorithm pumping. And in the meantime, I'll catch y'all on your bar breakdown follow-up. Peace.